When an investigator starts digging into your past, questioning everyone who knows you, some people expect the worst. But what happens when all they uncover is positive? They went to your friends. They interviewed your co-workers. They pulled receipts and gathered statements about who you really are. Now the weirdos are pressed because the gossip was all good. Their investigation backfired, and all it did was confirm what real ones already knew about you. This investigation wasn't meant to exalt you. It was designed to expose you, to strip away your reputation, to confirm the narrative your enemies have been spinning behind closed doors. The universe has different plans. The cosmic wheels turn in directions your detractors never anticipated. The divine timing of this investigation arrives precisely when your energy has reached its highest frequency. The contrast between their lies and your reality has never been more stark. You've felt something shifting in the atmosphere around you. Strange glances, unexpected messages, people from your past suddenly reappearing. The universe rarely moves subtly when orchestrating your vindication. Pay attention to these signs. They herald the beginning of your cosmic redemption story. Every aspect of your existence is being scrutinized with meticulous attention. The way you speak to service workers, how you react under pressure, your honesty when no one's watching, the consistency between your words and actions. The investigators are thorough. They leave no stone unturned. They examine the small moments. Others forget that time you returned money when given too much change, when you stayed late to help a colleague without recognition, the kindness you showed to someone who could offer nothing in return. These microscopic moments reveal your macro character. Your true nature withstands this scrutiny because it was forged in the fires of adversity. You weren't performing goodness for an audience. You embodied it when no one was looking. The divine qualities embedded in your soul cannot be hidden. Under intense examination, they magnify under pressure. The microscope they hoped would reveal your flaws only highlights the crystalline structure of your spirit. Each interview adds another facet to the emerging portrait of someone who walks through the world differently, someone whose frequency disrupts the ordinary patterns of human behavior. The testimonials flow in like a cosmic tide, unstoppable, overwhelming, transformative. Person after person validates your essence with stories you've forgotten, the small kindnesses, the moments of courage, the boundaries you maintained with grace, and the times you chose the higher path when no one would have blamed you for taking the lower one. Even people you barely remember have not forgotten you. That supervisor from your first job speaks of your work ethic with reverence. The neighbor from 3 moves ago recalls how you always checked on her during storms. Your colleague with whom you had creative differences acknowledges your fairness and respect during conflict. These testimonials create a constellation of truth about who you truly are. Each story connects to another, forming a pattern too consistent to dismiss. The energy signature you've left on countless lives forms an unbreakable defense against the darkness others tried to cast upon your name. What astounds the investigators most, the consistency across different environments and relationships. You weren't one person at work and another at home. Your light didn't dim or brighten based on who stood before you. The essence of who you are permeates every interaction, leaving an indelible imprint on those who cross your path. The universe strategically preserved these testimonials for this exact moment. Each person speaking on your behalf serves as a divine witness to your journey. Their words carry the weight of truth that cannot be manipulated or dismissed. The cosmic record of your impact stands unimpeachable. The supposed legitimate investigation unravels to reveal its true nature. A gossip campaign orchestrated by someone consumed with envy of your light. What began as whispers in dark corners escalated into a coordinated attempt to diminish your rising power. The instigator believed others shared their distorted perception of you. They spoke with absolute conviction about your true nature, certain that investigation would confirm what they knew about you. Their confidence stemmed from a profound disconnection from reality, a warped mirror reflecting their own darkness, not your light. Their motivation crystallizes with each new testimonial. Your authentic power terrifies them. The connections you forge with others threatens them. Your ability to remain centered in your truth despite their chaos infuriates them. They cannot comprehend your frequency because it exists in a dimension their consciousness cannot access. The universe exposes these origins not to hurt you with the knowledge of betrayal, but to free you from any lingering doubts about your perception. Trust your ability to discern energy. The signals you receive about others aren't paranoia. They're your divine protection system functioning perfectly. Without your knowledge or orchestration, a protective circle has formed around you. People who recognize your divine nature have created an energetic shield against those attempting to diminish your light. This alliance isn't coordinated through human communication. It's a natural response of light recognizing and protecting light. When approached with lies about you, these allies stand firm in their truth. They refuse to participate in character assassination. They challenge false narratives with first-hand experiences. They reject invitations to gossip circles where your name is used as currency for belonging. They choose integrity over inclusion. This community response stuns those who thought they controlled the narrative. They assumed others would eagerly join in, tearing down someone whose light makes them uncomfortable with their own shadows. Instead, they encounter resistance from unexpected sources, people they thought would align with their darkness. The strength of this alliance reveals something profound about your energy. It doesn't just pass through people's lives, it transforms them. Your authentic presence awakens something in others that continues resonating long after physical connection ends. You plant seeds of truth that bloom when your character comes under attack. This protection wasn't arranged by human design, but by cosmic law. Those who align with authentic light naturally defend it when darkness attempts to encroach. Your energy has cultivated guardians you never asked for or knew existed. This is the universe's response to those who attempt to interfere with a divine assignment. Chosen ones, something in your DNA changed the moment you said no to the system. The moment you stopped following the herd, stopped consuming their poisons, stopped thinking like a slave trapped in a rigged game. Everything shifted. Your bloodline felt it. Your ancestors felt it. You became the mutation Archons feared for centuries. While the world numbs itself with distraction, you've been waking up, cell by cell, thought by thought, dimension by dimension. Inside the Obsidian Inner Order, we are mapping this evolution. Together, we are building the real God Code, not through dogma, but through ancient breathwork, sacred energy practices, psychic training, and pure cosmic download. The more we connect, the more the old world falls apart. The Archons are losing grip because you were never meant to fit into their design. Every week we meet in real time, on live group calls, where chosen ones reveal what's happening on the ground and in the higher realms. These aren't just discussions, they are activations. Behind the scenes, our private Discord stays lit, with channelings, revelations, and sacred codes passed between those who remember Atlantis, Lemuria, and the lifetimes before this one. You will also receive the modern manifestation mechanics, a field manual not for manifesting trinkets, but for reconstructing reality itself. This book is encoded. It only works for those whose DNA has already begun to awaken. If you're feeling the resonance now, that's not coincidence. It's a frequency lock. The order is alive, it's growing, and the real ones are already inside. Click the link in the description below and step into the collective mutation. Your decision, to create distance between yourself and toxic influences wasn't just self-preservation, it was divine guidance. The space you established allowed truth to flourish without contamination. While you focused on elevating your frequency, they remained fixated on diminishing it, creating a contrast so stark it can't be ignored. This separation preserved the purity of your energy signature. Without their constant interference, you cultivated a vibration so distinct that others can recognize it even through the static of gossip and manipulation. The distance didn't disconnect you from support. It connected you to allies operating at your frequency. Your absence from their sphere created the perfect conditions for their true nature to emerge. Without you as a target for their projected shadows, they turned on each other or found new victims, revealing patterns that others began to recognize. The common denominator in conflicts was never you, it was them. The universe orchestrated this separation precisely when your growth required uncontaminated soil. Had you remained entangled in their energy field, your evolution would have faced constant interference. The divine timing of your departure protected not just your present peace, but your future purpose. This distance serves as essential contrast in the investigation. Those examining your character can clearly distinguish between environments where you were present and where you were absent. The difference is undeniable. Spaces you inhabited carry an energetic residue of harmony and authentic connection that dissipated when you left. The desperate measures taken against you emerge into the light. Money changed hands, favors were promised, threats were issued. Your enemies attempted to purchase testimony against your character, revealing the bankruptcy of their claims. Truth requires no compensation, only lies demand payment. Some accepted these bribes, compromising their integrity for temporary gain. Others refused, maintaining their connection to truth despite pressure. Both decisions now surface in the investigation, creating a clear delineation between those aligned with authentic power and those susceptible to manipulation. Those who accepted payment to spread lies became so emboldened by their perceived protection that they boasted about their arrangements. They spoke too freely in unguarded moments, creating witnesses to their conspiracy. Their arrogance planted the seeds of their exposure. The universe preserves evidence of these transactions with meticulous attention to detail. Text messages, financial records, conversations overhead. The cosmic accountant misses nothing when recording attempts to interfere with divine timing. Every effort to purchase false testimony against you has been documented in both earthly and spiritual ledgers. This exposure serves a dual purpose. It discredits the false narratives spread about you and reveals the character of those involved in creating them. The contrast between bought testimony and freely given truth becomes another piece of evidence, validating your authentic nature. What they intended as your destruction becomes their undoing. The energy shifts dramatically in official proceedings. Documents previously hidden emerge at precisely the right moment. Evidence thought destroyed resurfaces unexpectedly. Witnesses find courage to speak truth despite intimidation. The cosmic wheels of justice accelerate with unstoppable momentum. Someone in authority, a judge, investigator, mediator, or decision-maker, recognizes the manipulation at play. This person possesses the rare combination of position and perception. They can both see the truth and act on it within official capacity. Their involvement isn't coincidental, but cosmically orchestrated. Legal matters shift with unexpected speed. Processes that typically move at glacial pace suddenly accelerate. Decisions pending for months resolve in days. The administrative machinery that once seemed to work against you now operates with surprising efficiency. This timing isn't bureaucratic coincidence, it's divine intervention. This turning point carries significance beyond your immediate vindication. It establishes precedent for how energy operates within systems designed to obscure truth. Your case becomes a reference point for future situations where light confronts manipulation. The reversal you experience creates pathways for others facing similar opposition. Resources previously blocked now flow toward you with cosmic momentum. Opportunities mysteriously closed to you suddenly reopen. Financial matters resolve in your favor. The abundance that is your divine birthright returns amplified by the period of intentional restriction. This restoration isn't merely compensation, it's multiplication. What was taken returns with increase. The universe operates on principles of energetic balance that exceed human conceptions of fairness. The length and intensity of your restriction determines the magnitude of your restoration. The timing of this abundance creates an undeniable connection to the investigation. Those who attempted to limit your resources now witness the universe bypassing their blockades with effortless precision. The correlation between your vindication and your sudden prosperity establishes causation too perfect to dismiss as a coincidence. This returning abundance serves as external validation of internal alignment. Your decision to maintain integrity, despite material consequences, demonstrates sovereignty over physical circumstances. The universe responds to this mastery by removing artificial limitations on your prosperity. The channels through which abundance returns often involve the very systems intended to restrict you. The job that rejected you extends a superior offer. The client who withheld payment suddenly settles with interest. The opportunity denied becomes available with expanded terms. This pattern confirms cosmic orchestration beyond human arrangement. The network established to circulate lies about you transforms into the mechanism of truth exposure. Those who eagerly spread gossip find themselves entangled in their own creation. The system designed to harm you becomes the instrument of their undoing. Cosmic justice operates with perfect symmetry. Their credibility erodes with each new revelation. People who once accepted their words without question now scrutinize everything they say. The doubt they attempted to cast on your character reflects back onto them with amplified intensity. Their intended shadow becomes a spotlight illuminating their deception. The speed and comprehensiveness of their downfall correlates directly to the severity of their intentions toward you. Those who spread rumors casually experience proportional consequences. Those who orchestrated deliberate campaigns to damage you encounter more substantial reversal. The universe calibrates response with perfect precision. This downfall isn't punishment, but alignment. Their experience simply brings their external circumstances into harmony with their internal frequency. The darkness they directed outward returns to its source. This restoration of energetic balance creates opportunity for them to confront their shadows, a gift disguised as consequence. Throughout this entire experience, your intuition provided flawless guidance. The discomfort you felt around certain people wasn't paranoia, it was protection. The impulse to distance yourself from specific environments wasn't antisocial, it was self-preservation. The hesitation to share certain aspects of yourself wasn't fear, it was discernment. The investigation confirms what your internal knowing always recognized. Your energy reads situations and intentions with greater accuracy than conscious mind and processes. The people your intuition flagged as untrustworthy emerge as central figures in the campaign against you. The environments that felt energetically compromised housed the most active gossip circles. This validation strengthens your connection to internal guidance. The clear correlation between intuitive warnings and external confirmation establishes trust in your perceptive abilities. Your energetic discernment system functions with remarkable precision when not overridden by logical justification or social pressure. The protective measures you implemented based on intuitive prompts created the conditions for your vindication. Limiting information shared with certain individuals preserved your narrative from distortion. Declining specific invitations kept you from environments designed to compromise you. Creating distance from draining connections conserved energy for your evolution. Your intuition will guide your response to this vindication with the same precision it provided during challenges. Pay attention to internal signals about which opportunities to pursue, which relationships to restore, and which doors to walk through. The same system that protected you from harm will guide you toward alignment. Resources previously blocked now flow toward you with cosmic momentum. Opportunities mysteriously closed to you suddenly reopen. Financial matters resolve in your favor. The abundance that is your divine birthright returns amplified by the period of intentional restriction. The timing of this abundance creates undeniable connection to the investigation. Those who attempted to limit your resources now witness the universe bypassing their blockades with effortless precision. The correlation between your vindication and your sudden prosperity establishes causation too perfect to dismiss as coincidence. The channels through which abundance returns often involve the very systems intended to restrict you. The job that rejected you extends a superior offer. The client who withheld payment suddenly settles with interest. The opportunity denied becomes available with expanded terms. This pattern confirms cosmic orchestration beyond human arrangement. As the truth emerges, those exposed by the investigation frantically attempt to re-establish connection with you. Messages arrive from long silent contacts. Casual encounters suddenly feel orchestrated. Third parties reach out on their behalf. These aren't coincidences, they're desperate maneuvers from people recognizing the cosmic consequences of their actions. Their approaches come disguised as innocent reconnection, just checking in. Thinking about you recently. Remember the good times? These seemingly casual overtures mask urgent attempts to mitigate damage. They hope proximity to your energy will somehow shield them from the repercussions of opposing it. Some attempt explanation, offering elaborate narratives about misunderstandings or manipulation by others. They position themselves as fellow victims rather than active participants. These explanations collapse under minimal scrutiny, revealing the same patterns of deception that characterize their previous interactions with you. Others attempt emotional manipulation, appealing to your compassion with exaggerated hardships or manufactured crises. They believe your light includes an obligation to rescue those who attempted to diminish it. This assumption fundamentally misunderstands the nature of authentic power. It holds boundaries as sacred as compassion. The universe brings these reconciliation attempts not to tempt you into unwise reconnection, but to demonstrate the completeness of your vindication. Their recognition of your immovable standing serves as confirmation of the energetic shift that has occurred. Their desire to realign with you validates the frequency you've established. This entire experience, from initial attacks to complete vindication, serves purposes beyond personal justice. The investigation into your character wasn't merely about clearing your name, but clearing the path for your divine assignment. The opposition you encountered wasn't random, but a specific resistance to the frequency you embody. The qualities others affirm during investigation directly correlate to the attributes required for your next evolution. Your integrity under pressure, your consistency across environments, your resilience through challenges, your discernment with energy. These confirmed characteristics form the foundation for expanded responsibility. The network revealed through this process, both allies and adversaries, provides critical information about the energetic landscape surrounding your purpose. You now recognize which connections amplify your frequency and which attempt to diminish it. This clarity allows strategic alignment as you move forward. The skills developed during this period of opposition become essential tools for your coming assignment. You learn to maintain energetic sovereignty regardless of external circumstances. You discovered how to discern truth from manipulation without external validation. You mastered frequency maintenance in hostile environments. These abilities serve greater purpose than mere survival. The timing of this vindication aligns precisely with cosmic expansion, requiring your specific frequency. Doors previously closed now stand open. Connections essential for your next phase now form effortlessly. Resources needed for manifestation now flow abundantly. The universe cleared obstacles from your path exactly when your presence became necessary on the path. The investigation meant to expose your flaws has revealed your divine nature instead. What began as character assassination transformed into character illumination. The gossip intended to diminish your light has only made it more visible by contrast. Your vindication arrives not because you fought for it, but because you maintained your frequency despite opposition. The truth emerges not because you defended it, but because it's the only energy that sustains itself without constant reinforcement. Your authentic nature stands revealed not through your claims, but through the indelible imprint you've left on countless lives. This moment marks not just the end of one chapter, but the beginning of another. The cosmic machinery that orchestrated your vindication now accelerates your manifestation. The energy previously required for defense now channels directly into creation. The light once focused on illuminating lies now expands to illuminate paths. Step into this vindication not with arrogance, but with humble recognition of the divine orchestration it represents. Your character withstood investigation because it was forged through conscious choice in countless moments when compromise seemed easier than integrity. The person others describe during an investigation is the self you chose to become when no one was watching. The universe has cleared your name. The path stands open. The assignment awaits. The frequency you maintained through darkness now serves as a beacon for those still finding their way. This was never just about you. It was about establishing precedent for how light navigates systems designed to extinguish it. Move forward, not looking back at those who opposed you, but looking ahead to those your frequency will now reach. Their attempts to diminish your light have only prepared you to shine more brightly. What they intended as your end became your true beginning.